The new 38mm Aqua Terra was first introduced in Q1 of 2022, and I have not been able to check one out in person until earlier this week. I managed to get my hands on 3 dial colors: the bay green, the Sandstone Silver, and the Saffron Yellow. Unfortunately, the red dial was not available, so I'll have to save it for another video when I eventually get to take a look at it. Let's start with the specifications. This 2022 Aqua Terra lineup is 38mm in diameter. It is 12.3mm thick and has a lug width of 19mm. It comes in a stainless steel case and it is water resistant up to 150 meters. Housed within the case is the METAS approved OMEGA 8800 caliber. The movement has a date complication. It is anti-magnetic for up to 15,000 gauss, and it has a power reserve of up to 55 hours. The new 38mm Aqua Terra is currently priced at £6,100 at the time of recording. OMEGA currently offers this watch in 5 different colors: blue, green, silver, yellow, and red. Here is the side-by-side comparison between the bay green and the Sandstone Silver dial. I personally prefer the green dial more, as the silver dial looks a little bit too understated to me. To my surprise, the green is much more subtle in real life than what I thought it was going to look like from the pictures online. And here is a side-by-side comparison between the Saffron Yellow and the Sandstone Silver dial. Again, the silver is my least favorite out of the two. I do like the yellow dial as it pops and makes it stand out a little bit more. Now, let's have a quick comparison between the Saffron Yellow and the Bay Green. They both look great, and I think I will give it a slight edge to the Saffron Yellow because I just haven't seen this color tone on a dial before. It makes the dial a little bit more special in my opinion. By the way, if you think the saffron color is more orange than yellow, then I'm with you. I think it is kind of yellowish / orangey, but I'm just going by the color Omega stated on its official website here. Let me also show you quickly how the 3 colors look side by side. If you're enjoying this video so far, please give it a like and hit the bell icon below. It will help the channel grow, and you will also stay updated with my future uploads. Before I move on to my likes and dislikes, I would also like to show you a side-by-side comparison between the TUDOR BlackBay58 and this new Aqua Terra. For reference, the BlackBay58 has a case diameter of 39mm, so it is ever so slightly bigger than the Omega. I think the BlackBay58 is quite a well-known watch these days, so hopefully this can give you a good reference point to how big the 38mm Aqua Terra is in size. Look, I really like the sunray dial, and especially with all the dial options that you can choose from. I think it gives the watch a more premium look, and that it will be a really fun watch to wear. The other thing I like about the Aqua Terra is the dial symmetry. The fact that the date is located at 6 o'clock helps to bring balance to the dial. There are a few things that I'm not too sure about this new Aqua Terra though. First is the price. This new 38mm Aqua Terra comes in at £6,100, whereas the Seamaster Diver 300m is priced at £5,500. This means that the Aqua Terra is £600 or 10% more expensive than the Diver 300M. Both the Aqua Terra and the Diver 300m have the exact same movement inside, but the Diver 300M is a bigger watch at 42mm. It has double the water resistance level. It has a helium escape valve, and also a rotating bezel with a ceramic bezel insert. And yet, the Diver 300M is 10% cheaper than the Aqua Terra. I always thought the Diver 300m is the more advanced watch out of the two purely from a technical standpoint, so I find it a bit odd that it is actually cheaper than the Aqua Terra. In a way, you can say that the Diver 300m is cheap, but on the other hand, you could also say that the Aqua Terra is overpriced. But either way, I don't think the current pricing of the two models make any sense at all. The other thing I'm not too sure about is where does this new line of Aqua Terra actually sit. If you are familiar with the Rolex Datejust and the Oyster Perpetual lineup, I would describe this new Aqua Terra watches as the hybrid between the Datejust and the OP. The Aqua Terra has all the polished finishes found on the Datejust, but the playful, colorful dials looks just like the Oyster Perpetual. I think Rolex did really well in the OP and the Datejust lineup, as there is a clear separation of use case. The OP is more playful, whereas the Datejust is more dressy. But because these new Aqua Terra watches sit in between the two styles, I don't really know where to position these awesome Omega watches. Why did I say that? Well, I think the new Aqua Terra watches are too shiny for a casual everyday watch, but at the same time, the sunray colored dial grabs so much attention, and they seem too playful to be a dress watch. If I'm honest, I am not so sure where the Aqua Terra will sit in my watch box, and this is the reason why I won't be adding one of these into my collection. Overall, I do like the new Aqua Terra, but there are two things I wish Omega could improve on. First is the bracelet. I really wish the bracelet can taper a bit more to make the watch a bit more elegant. Next is availability. These new Aqua Terra watches were first introduced over a year ago, and they have only just started getting into the UK boutiques recently, and the red dial is still nowhere to be seen. It would be great if Omega can actually put these watches out for sale when they were introduced, and not make their customers wait for so long. The same can be said for the green Seamaster Diver 300 meters. It is also not readily available here in the UK, but you can check out my hands-on review on the green Seamaster here if you're interested. Cheers!